That is a great question. Hello, hello, hello. Was that fast enough? It's literally grapes and leftover birthday cake. Today we're filming the second episode of Questions with Jess. It is Saturday. It's probably like 11 a.m. It's been a busy week, but I asked you guys 2 questions on my Instagram stories. I asked you 1, questions for me since the rebrand. I'm now Hungry Jess, Big City, which is super cool. I think this is the first Questions with Jess we filmed since the rebrand. And then I also asked you guys to ask me any Pittsburgh specific food questions. So let's get to it. All right. Let's answer some rebranding questions. All right, question number 1, obviously. Why did you rebrand? Tell us more. Yeah, so simply put, also, I didn't look at these ahead of time, so these are as new to me as I read them on my phone. I feel like that's the fun of it. Long story very short, just for trademarking reasons, I thought that Hungry Girl Big City was kind of used already and retired, so I decided to put my name into my brand, and the next few months will just be a lot of growing with my name and my business, so I'm excited for that. What are you most looking forward to with your rebrand? Have some really new campaigns in the works. I'm excited to be a little bit more creative with who I work with and how I work with people, using more video content, and I have a really big surprise announcement coming August and September, so keep a lookout for that. Third question. This doesn't have to do with the rebrand, but what is your favorite cooking dish and utensil? That's a great question. Utensil, I would have to say a fork, only because I have one tattooed on my arm. Or I guess in that sense, a knife could be maybe my other one. I guess a fork and a knife, you know, those are universal. My favorite cooking dish, I would probably say a cast iron skillet. I think those are pretty badass and cool to have. If you were going to move again, what neighborhood would you move to? Cool question. I have a few different answers. I live in the South Side. I love living in the South Side. I'm not trying to move to another neighborhood anytime soon. But if I were to move, if I could move anywhere in the world, I would probably move back to Florence, Italy. Next question. Can you tell us one thing that you're working on that will launch soon? Yes, I can. This summer I have a pretty big project coming up in the South Side. I can't really disclose what yet, but it'll be pretty cool. Last question about the rebrand. Are you going to write a book? That is the goal in the next few years. Not a no, but not an immediate yes. So be on the lookout. Or if you know any publishers, hit your girl up. All right, let's get into those food questions. What do you think is the best coffee in the Lawrenceville area? Ooh, great question, because fun fact, I used to live there. I love Espresso Amano. They make my favorite iced dirty chai in the entire city, and the people there are just awesome. So I would say there. I also like Inkwell. That's close to, I think it's owned by the people that own Walters. Number 2, what's your least favorite food? My least favorite food used to be mushrooms, texture thing, but now I love them. And I feel like now in my adult life, that's something I'm trying to do, all these things that I didn't eat growing up now that I'm 26. I'm trying to test the waters more to see if I like the things that I thought I didn't like. So mushrooms I love now. I would say probably my least favorite food, but I'm working on it, is salmon. Not a big salmon person. It's the texture for me. Can't do it, but I'm trying. Question 3, good spot for a summer date night. So happy that you asked this. Last Friday was my birthday, and I went to Cafe du Jour with my boyfriend. It's in Southside. It's like a hidden gem. Definitely make a reservation, but they have a really nice patio with a koi pond in the back, and there's one turtle in it. And I'm still thinking about the chorizo stuffed bacon wrap date. Favorite restaurant in Pittsburgh? I love this question because I never have one answer, naturally, as I'm sure that's no surprise. But I think tried and true, my all-time favorite restaurant in Pittsburgh since forever, since my pit days, is Round Corner Cantina. I love the back patio there. I love the vibe. I love the people. What's your sushi spot? Wow, say that like 10 times fast. My sushi spot, I love Mola in East Liberty. They put like so much care and attention into their food. I went to Jijin last weekend too, and the sushi there was awesome. Okay, what is your ideal day of eating in the 412? Brekkie, lunch, dinner, dessert. Okay, hard-hitting question. My ideal day of eating, breakfast, Kelio's, big Kelio's fan. From there, for lunch, probably go to What comes to mind is Carson Street Deli. I mean, I feel like I eat the sandwiches all the time. So probably go to Carson Street Deli. Dinner, Poulet Bleu, first one that comes to mind. I haven't been there in a while. And I really want to sit on their back deck. And then dessert, Cafe du Jour. Haven't stopped talking about the pecan pie since I was there last week. Next question, any restaurants you know of offering virtual cooking classes with kits that can be picked up? That is a great question. I want to say Made in Pittsburgh is doing a lot this summer with virtual cooking classes. I know they did one with Bar Marco that I did. That was super fun. And I know that they did one or are doing one with the Vandal. So I would check Made in Pittsburgh. I think that's, you know, what they've been focusing on for, you know, the past few months, and that's super cool. Best of Squirrel Hill. Ooh, love that. And you know what? Honestly, I've never been asked that. In Squirrel Hill, I love Everyday Noodles. The soup dumplings there are my favorite. I could, and I have, my boyfriend and I have split six orders at a time. That's currently our highest number. They're so good. I truly dream of them. I also love Ramen Bar. I went there for the first time pretty recently. Their ramen is out of this world. And of course, I love Coffee Tree Roasters. I'm literally just in my mind going down Forbes Avenue. But yeah, love Coffee Tree Roasters. I love their specialty drinks and, you know, the care and attention that they put into their coffee bean. Hidden Harbor, also a really cool, awesome spot. All right, there you have it. That's a wrap on the second episode of Questions with Jess. Be sure to give me your feedback in the comments and let me know any future question ideas that you have. Have a great weekend.